Team Canada's blue line. So I'll toss you this really easy question. Where does Darnell Nurse fit into the plans?
I heard last night that Darnell Nurse is a candidate to be on the third pair to play a penalty kill role. But another name that kind of jumped out at me out of left field, and I'll have a story on this on dailyfaceoff.com tomorrow, is Philadelphia Flyers defenseman Travis Sanheim. And I think both Nurse and Sanheim are kind of competing with one another for that third pairing shutdown penalty kill role with Team Canada. Because for me, subjectively speaking, your top four is Taves Makar, Theodore Pietrangelo. And then after that, it's anyone's ball game. But one thing that one executive has mentioned to me is that how many power play defensemen can you have on Team Canada? You need guys that can play defensive two-way types of games. And I think that is where Darnell Nurse and Travis Sanheim may be playing their way into a top 6 or even a top 7 role with the team, because you can't just have 7 of the same types of guys playing every game. Not everyone is going to get a power play opportunity. Realistically, we're going to have 4 forwards on both power play units. So we're going to have 2 defensemen, one that's 100% occupied by Cale Makar, 2 spots rather, available for power play. If Evan Bouchard makes it, I think that's a guy who will get some looks. If Josh Morrissey makes it, I think that's a guy who gets some looks. So let's say you were to add a left shot guy for the third pair of Morgan Riley or Thomas Chabot. Those are 2 guys that theoretically should be getting power play times. And I think that is where guys like Sanheim and, to your point, Darnell Nurse, have an outside chance of making this team.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because when you think of like the Team Canada rosters, any international team is like, hey, who is the best 20, 23 players we can send to this tournament and go and win it? But like, you need guys to fill roles. So as Darnell Nurse is up and down as he is, it kind of makes sense that he would be in that conversation. Anthony, really appreciate your time today, and we'll chat with you next week.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.